Today I'm going to talk about Game of Thrones and some predictions I have for the show. Fans of the wildly popular HBO television series Game of Thrones know the series finale is on Sunday, April 14th, 2019. Yes, after 8 years of kings, queens, blood, beheadings, and dragons, the show is winding to a conclusion. Boo-hoo. In fact, I think fans are all chomping at the bit for the final episodes to reveal its secrets, and most of all, who will win the Game of Thrones. I'm a huge fan of the show, and I was immediately hooked by the first episode. Something about it was really special, even magical. HBO has wielded their magic wand once again with a hit series, not only for its wonderful writing, fantastic acting, but also for its epic special effects. I can only imagine how good the books are. I also have a special interest in the show with a family connection. My cousin Paul is a Scottish actor from Glasgow who had a small part in the pilot, episode 1, season 1. Also, on a more personal note, since the show aired and they started showing Three-Eyed Ravens, two really good friends of mine who have known me for many years gave me the nickname the Three-Eyed Raven. So I had a chuckle over that. So here are my predictions for the outcome of the show, keeping in mind that there are several possible alternative endings that will be on Blu-ray and DVD once that's released. This is because HBO announced a few weeks ago, I think, that they would be having alternative endings filmed just in case episodes of the show were stolen and leaked online as they were a few years ago. We wouldn't want everyone to have spoilers now, would we? This extended the future and popularity of the show, which is on fire already, because it will be fun to watch it over and over with the alternative endings. I think it will be anyway. Here's my predictions, and when I'm finished, make sure you comment who's your favorite character on Game of Thrones. And I'll ask you some more questions at the end of it. So, there's a good chance Arya Stark will attempt to take Cersei Lannister's name off of her famous list of people she wants to kill. If you haven't watched this show before, well, you better prepare yourself because it's ultra violent. Perhaps she could disguise her face as Jaime, as I've read online, and that's about all I've read about what's happening on the show. That she would put Jaime's face on to get close to the Queen. I think that she might torture Cersei by using the face of one of her dead children, say Joffrey. Wouldn't that be a horrible sight? I think Arya will need help also, and perhaps the Hound will come to her aid. After all, he's always had a soft spot for her, even though they had a turbulent relationship, and someone's going to have to slay his reanimated brother, the formerly known as the Mountain or Sir Gregor. Perhaps Arya will stab Cersei in the stomach and murder her and her unborn baby in one stab with the needle. Poor Hodor. Hodor could show up as a White Walker, and somehow Bran will be able to wog into him or channel into him and control him again, possibly turning the tide of the siege with the army of the dead. Poor Hodor, hasn't he been through enough already? Melisandre will call upon the Lord of Light and maybe sacrifice herself to blood magic to help the North defeat the Night King. Could this be her purpose? She will try and redeem herself for burning the little princess alive. The night is dark and full of terrors. Jaime Lannister could have a change of heart about Cersei. She was quite an evil bitch to him and turned on him in the last season. And I think he's having second thoughts about her. I know he has a special place in his heart for Brienne of Tarth. I would like to see her with that ginger hunk of a wildling, though, Tormund Giantsbane. Brienne of Tarth will live through the battle with the dead and be anointed commander of the new kingdom's guard. One thing's for sure, there will be blood, heads will roll, and some characters are sure to die. Some main characters will probably get it too, but some of the characters that I think that will be killed off in these final season series episodes are Jorah Mormont, Theon Greyjoy, Melisandre, and at least one main character will probably die, I'm sure. I think it could be Sansa Stark. Who is the Night King? Could he be related to Dany somehow, to Daenerys Stormborn? Could the Night King be the Mad King? Who will win the Game of Thrones in the end? I think it could be a mutual thing of Jon Snow and Daenerys Stormborn by his side, but this is Game of Thrones and there's a chance that everybody's going to die. So if by chance Jon Snow and Daenerys both die, I say Tyrion Lannister could be the winner of the Game of Thrones. I liked him from the second season on, when he started to become a good guy. For a while there, he was the only decent person in Westeros, at least in the Lannister family. In another alternative ending, the army of the dead reach Westeros and Winterfell and reanimate everyone who has died in the crypts, including Ned Stark, Joffrey, and some direwolves. Oh, just got a shiver thinking if they were to end up reanimating Ramsay Bolton. As far as I'm concerned, Game of Thrones is the best show on television at the moment, and it's too bad it couldn't go on a little while longer. I love that King of the North. So there are my lighthearted predictions for the show, as a fan first and a psychic second. So who's your favorite character on Game of Thrones? Tell me in the comments. And who do you think is going to win the Game of Thrones? By all means, leave a comment and tell me what you think about it and what will come next for the GOT franchise. I anxiously await to read your results and to watch the show this weekend and for the next few weeks. Oh, and please give my video here a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting videos. Until next time, take care. Long live the king! Do you have a special question about your future? Ask me a question starting at $25 for a detailed answer, approximately 800 to 1200 words written by me and my words. Check out the link below.